free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Bradley Beal. Jusuf Nurkic is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alvarado in at the point. Now here's Beal. Kuminga with a screen on Thompson. Clock at 6. DeRozan passes to Kuminga. They get the rebound. Goes back up. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the determination there by Nurkic pressures the D into getting a little bit too physical with him on that shot.
First free throw is good.
And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy.
Second free throw, no good. Well, Brent, while it was scary, Nurkic came back from injury just as good as ever.
Yeah, with a major injury like that, you figure it's going to alter your game. But really, Nurkic has been able to get back in and kind of double down on what he does well. That's playing physical and being a post presence.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Bamba hits them both. Beal with it. DeRozan outside. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Alvarado. Now Nurkic. Right side, Kuminga. Toronto the rebound. Beal from outside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Alvarado. Bol grabs the board.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Young, the pass to Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Yeah, look, this guy, B.A., has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in two guys defensively, and he'll find the option that's open.
Now here's DeRozan. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Nurkic, a screen on Young. To the inside. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Bamba.
Man, good whistle there.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
The Raptors making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Toppin, a screen on Young. To the right side. Pass to Alvarado. 6 on the shot clock. Now Beal. Over Thompson. And again, no good by Toronto. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bamba, a screen on Toppin. Young, the pass to Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead trying to put the other team away and threatening here.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Beal. To the paint. Here's Toppin. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
The Hawks leading. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And Toronto calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Beal with it, picked up by Reddish. Beal, the pass to Toppin. And the Raptors miss again. The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Beal, the pass to Toppin. Misses the three. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Beal against Young. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Bol. And that one is stuffed right through.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Beal, the pass to LeVert. There's 1:12 left in the first quarter. Back to Beal. Toppin, a screen on Young. To the middle. And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
You've seen Bradley Beal elevate his playmaking ability over the years. That's nice work in the pick and roll.
Inside. Here's Bol. And he dunks it down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
So it's Toronto now, following the score by Atlanta. Beal from outside. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. For Atlanta, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. Down low. The kick out to Young. Six to shoot. Back to Thompson. Fires the three. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Up top, Beal. Shoots over Young. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Hawks on top, up by 15. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
We've got Trae Young. He's out there with Klay Thompson. Mo Bamba out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Bol in at the power forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Young to the paint. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship ring.
Yeah, recent years haven't been as kind, but they're getting back in the mix there, and 2.5 centuries since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level. At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Kuminga. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. And here's Young. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He buries it from 3. And the Hawks lead by 20.
Just so remarkable and consistent from distance is Klay Thompson.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. And here's LeVert for 3. Nails it from 3. LeVert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Young. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. On the wing, Thompson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Here's Alvarado. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's DeRozan. Outside Kuminga. Let's go with a 3. Cole grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Now Young. Pass to Thompson. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Young.
How about that hoop? The guard, Trae Young, getting inside and mixing it up a bit.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Alvarado. DeRozan with the ball. Reddish covering. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And again, Toronto, no good.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's DeRozan. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. The Raptors making a switch here. Now the Hawks with it. They're on a 16-5 run.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road. Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Timeout called, the Raptors. And so here is Toronto. Beal outside. It's LeVert on the wing. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Pass to Beal. Puts one up from 19. Misses off the right iron. Well, Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Now here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Beal. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Looking to win the run. On target from range.
Well, Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that three.
Clarkson against Beal. Now here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Cauley-Stein down low. Pounded by Beal. It's hauled in by Beal.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Toppin shot is off. Clarkson outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Clarkson likes to play with a lot of speed. He attracts the attention of the defense, and that's where he's getting the whistle.
5 ticks left in the half. Here's Okeke. Off target from outside.
Your Hawks, 43. The Raptors, 14.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, all right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
And taking a look at Atlanta, since the last rankings, they won 3 straight games. I mean, they know how to stay in good graces, fellas, I'm telling you.
That's really what it's all about, win games to impress the panel.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Hawks.
What I like, they're sticking to their game plan. They aren't deviating, Ernie. They're like changing up. They're doing what the coach wants, and they're focusing in, playing smart and under control.
Yeah, that's been the difference maker for sure. Let's see if they can maintain that mindset. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Man, you got to like what we're seeing from Mo Bamba.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Kuminga is out there with Jusuf Nurkic. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Alvarado in at the 1. Now here's Beal. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
Feel like Wiseman covers every area on the floor, and that's a nice block.
Now here's Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Here's Wiseman. And the layup is good off the glass. Wiseman's got 6.
Well, Wiseman's setting up camp on the interior. He's going to be effective there.
Beal outside. Outside Kuminga. Launches a 3. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Tries to save it, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kuminga.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Here's Young. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Kuminga pulls it in. No one near him. Misses off the left iron.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in 1 quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Drains the triple. Kuminga's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Young, the pass to Thompson. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. And Toronto calls time here.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Here's Alvarado. DeRozan outside to the paint. Nurkic inside. Bol grabs the board.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Young, the pass to Reddish. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Toppin, he's checked in for Toronto. LeVert comes in for Alvarado.
Such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it. And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Screen by Bamba. Young with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Bamba, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Beal, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
There's Young with the 3. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's tipped. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Bamba, the pass to Young. He can't hit that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Outside Kuminga. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Kuminga's got 5 now.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Mo Bamba. The first one falls.
Jonathan Kuminga, 2 shots.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Young, the pass to Bamba. Thompson outside. Over to the wing. Young from long range. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 8 rebounds in the game.
It's kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
First one falls for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Cauley-Stein. And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Well, Cauley-Stein positioned himself early and then found the reward there as he collected the ball and threw it through.
Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Started. That was your All-Stance team. Give it up. Make some noise. Into the lineup for the Raptors. Keelan Martin. Timeout. Atlanta, timeout. Started. Please give a big round of applause for your Hawks Youth Dance Team.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Hawks, timeout. Who wants a free t-shirt? You know what to do, right? Make some noise.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson passes to Wiseman, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
It's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
Here's Alvarado. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Atlanta holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. James Wiseman is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Willie Cauley-Stein. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Robinson in at the 2. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Chris. Launches it. Doesn't go that time.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Porter's shot is off. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Now, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Can. Back to Martin. To the wing, right side. Pass to Goodwin. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Atlanta's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Inside. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Martin. Knocks it down from distance. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Clarkson passes to Wiseman. Good work there as he goes. Wiseman's got 4 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Out to the right wing. There's the double team with Porter. Here's Chris. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Clarkson outside. Screened by Wiseman. Clarkson passes to Wiseman. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Pass to Knox. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He'll go on Michael Porter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Hawks.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Looking to get back on track. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Outside Young with the drive. And he converts the layup.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Pass to Kuminga. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Reddish on the wing. Thompson outside. Here's Bull. Right side Young. 6 to shoot. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Here's Goodwin. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Young with it. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hawks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this team is something else. 64 wins. These guys have had quite the year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trae Young.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Young with it. Beal picks him up. Deflected. There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. Right side Young. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Now that's an assertive offensive talent. DeRozan is able to use his size to his advantage.
Young finds Thompson. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For